Hey guys, this is Jacob Belgum, aka Schwab Cards on Instagram. I'm a sports card collector, among other things. Alright guys, we're back. And because the world hasn't seen enough Fernando Tatis Jr. hobby take videos, I've got to bring mine. The thing about this is I don't collect a ton of baseball, but I think that there is a clear lesson that can be learned to collectors, hobbyists, and investors about this outcome, this 80-game suspension, the tainting of Tatis Jr.'s career, his hobby potential going forward, and so let's dive right in. So the reason that I never loved Fernando Tatis Jr. as an investment is the same reason I don't love many young players as an investment, because they only tick one box, and that is to make money in the future, to try to take $1, turn it into $2 when your $1 could just as easily turn into a quarter. There are other ways to invest in sports cards. There are ways that are almost foolproof.
But it's a lot now!
And that's what I want to explain to you today. I've grabbed from my PC a stack about this big of patch autograph cards that I believe are solid investments that nonetheless tick other boxes. All of these are game worn. All these contain game worn patches, hard signed autographs, limited to copies of under 100, and are game worn in their college uniforms, so they're not going to be making hardly any more of these. They're inherently limited, they're of all-time great players. They're fun for me to collect because they're players I either grew up watching, reading about, sometimes loving. These are all-time greats, and they're not making any more, and they will always be all-time greats. So I'll show them off here. See guys, there's no risk in a card like this.
But it's a lot now!
People who love football will always want this card. Always. There's 49 copies. It's game worn, it's hard signed, it's a beautiful design.
I got it all!
There's just, the risk is so much lower here, but you also get upside. That's the difference. Same thing, Sanders. Find me one football collector who doesn't want this card. Game worn, again. 20 copies. Here we get same set, but some hollow foil. Polomalu, also game worn. And this will cost a fraction of a lot of Tatis's rookies. But I think there will always be more demand among football collectors for this card. They just don't know it yet. And there aren't many more copies coming out of the woodwork. Herschel Walker, iconic college football player. Same set. You're catching the theme, guys. I really like this set. Marino. Look at these names. Rogers. Some of the greatest to ever do it in what is currently it's really become America's pastime, football, the gridiron. They just don't make many like this, guys. Tatis Jr. rookies were always a dime a dozen, and they depended on grades to generate demand. You don't need to grade these cards for the demand to follow. The demand is there, and I believe it will only increase because these cards are so rare, so beautiful, and they check every box. Some people will say, oh, I want it in the pro uni. Oh, good luck finding actual game worn stuff. That is. Lawrence Taylor in his UNC jersey. Are you kidding me? Reggie Wayne, the U.
We don't care about nobody except this you. We don't.
Number to 10. Again, game worn. Flawless. This is like 50, 60 bucks, guys. You know, you can keep your Tatis Jr. paper rookie cards. I'm sorry. Portis. Look at these guys. Hester, jersey numbered, gold foil. I paid like 150 bucks for this card. Come on. Maybe the most exciting football player of my generation. Shockey. Marshall Falk, ever heard of him? Yeah, he was pretty good. This card was like 60 bucks. I mean, I'm going to do a quick total when I get to the end of this stack, guys, but you'll see. 1 of 15, Nuke Hopkins. Hines Ward, he was pretty good. Carson Palmer. So this whole stack, guys, this is how, to me, you build a collection that's actually worth having, that you can enjoy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 cards, patch autographs, college game worn. Probably about $1,000 here. You're telling me I couldn't get you're telling me I couldn't sell these for a lot more than that right now? You can get out of here. Might be more like 1,500. The Rogers is kind of spendy, but you guys get the idea. That's the cost of like one Tatis rookie that isn't even rare. It's apples and oranges, guys. And if these check a lot of boxes for me, you can bet they'll check a lot of boxes for any other football card collector out there. The Tatis Jr., he checked a lot of boxes for investors. What about past that? One misstep on his behalf, the investors are gone, and the very few collectors are gone with them. It's game over. It's never game over with these guys. So the lesson that we can take away from that, guys, is those tick a lot of boxes that me as a collector, and I know I'm not alone in this, are looking for. Again, game worn patch, on-card autograph, limited in number. A lot of them had really nice gold holofoil. You compare that to a Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie card. Thousands of options. Thousands of copies of those thousands of options. And here's the thing. I don't believe that anyone spending that kind of money on Tatis actually loves him as a player. Typically, that type of money is being spent on the hope that other people will like him down the road, and then you can sell them to that person. That stack that I just showed you, these guys have fans. I am among them. These are guys we've all grew up watching. We followed their whole careers. We cared about every step of the way. Tatis was just getting started, and now it's very likely that no one will care anymore. Do you see the difference, guys? You can, and here's my thing as well. I don't think it makes a lot of sense for young players to be charging extreme premiums, because the people that can afford those are people with jobs, people with money, people who, there's just no way that those athletes are that investor or collector's favorite player. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. They're buying them in the hopes that years down the road, the kid who didn't have money at the time will love Tatis and then buy that card later because he will be a fan. Why do you think Mantle is so collected? People loved Mickey Mantle. Okay, he was an American icon. George Costanzo wanted to name his child after him. 7.
It's not a name, it's a number.
I know, it's Mickey Mantle's number. So not only is it an all-around beautiful name, it is also a living tribute.
It's awful, I hate it.
Well, that's the name!
Oh, no, it is not! No child of mine is ever going to be named 7.
All right, let's just stay calm here! Don't get all crazy on me!
No one's doing that over Fernando Tatis, guys. He's not making it into pop culture for people. There's a Tatis Jr., there's not going to be a Tatis III down the street. I'm not sure if that analogy even works. But it flies in the face of all logic. In the same way that people spending, millionaires buying Luka Doncic cards. Luka Doncic isn't that millionaire's favorite player. Michael Jordan probably is. So you can hope that other people will love Luka Doncic the way they love Michael Jordan, or you could just buy Michael Jordan. The choice is yours.